What's up, YouTube? What's up, you guys? I'm hopping on here real quick and then I'm getting off because I'm having a hard time uploading the video. Simply because my for whatever reason my videos have to um they go through some type of preparation before they can. I don't know. But anyway, I don't, the videos, like when I click on it to upload it, it has a loading bar before it even gets to anything else. So I just decided to go live. So I'm gonna let y'all hop in here. We're gonna talk about discernment and how your discernment will keep you from having to experience unnecessary pain. It really does not, some things does not take you, some stuff it don't take you to have to experience that. Some stuff just really don't take all that. There are a lot of things that don't take all that. I'm telling y'all, listen to your girl. Okay? I have been in situations, relationships where if I would have listened to the Lord in the first place, if I would have paid attention to the things that I was discerning in my spirit, I wouldn't have even entertained the men that I entertained. I wouldn't have entertained the friendships that I ended up entertaining. Like, none of that would have happened. None of that would have happened. You know what I'm saying? And so none of that would have even happened had I not entertained foolishness after I discerned it's not safe here. That's what discernment is for. That's not the only thing discernment is for, but in situations where you can get hurt, that's the discernment is to keep you from getting hurt. So y'all know I haven't went live in a minute, so I'm out of the algorithm. So 2 minutes into the live and ain't nobody on here. I don't know. I might have to upload it like it's just a regular video. But hey, y'all, 5 people just popped out of nowhere. I want to talk about discernment and how it doesn't take for you to get burnt at the end. Hi, you guys. Thank you. It really does not take for you to have to get stung for you to realize you're in danger. It does not take for you to have to get messed up for you to realize, oh, this is not safe here. This ain't safe. So, first and foremost, our discernment helps us to be able to, one, hear the voice of God. It allows us to get insight that we would not have otherwise. Insight that comes straight from God. That's what your discernment is for. To give you some insight about things that your natural mind, your natural eyes, you would not have the eyes to see what you're seeing. And I can tell y'all, I have been in situations where I did see the red flags and I continue to go forward. I was dating someone in college, and this person initially ended up playing a role in me leaving my faith because I saw the red flags. I saw I saw all that I needed to see to be like, you know what? This is not it. I need to not entertain this person. But I was being stupid, letting somebody sweet talk me, and I went ahead and got into the relationship with them anyway. And that relationship went on to cause me to experience a lot of mental and emotional trauma, psychological trauma. I'm talking about just, messed me up and had me messed up for years. Once I finally came to Christ, I understood what happened on a spiritual level, I was able to genuinely forgive that person and move on from it. Because before, it was kind of just like an out of sight, out of mind thing. I thought I forgave him, but I really didn't, because I didn't have a full understanding of what he really was going through and why it was that he was able to be used in my life in on such a deep level to harm me. I realized that this person was used by Satan and sent by Satan to harm me. And I even remember thinking back to some things that he said, where he told me, I watched you before I approached you. That was the enemy. The enemy was sitting back plotting. He saw what little innocence was left in me and snatched it away. Okay? And I ended up behind that relationship, going into witchcraft, paganism, denouncing my faith in Christ and all of that. And I was in that downward spiral for 7.5 years, believing that I had been set free, believing I had some kind of power. But really, I was just a heartbroken girl still that was deceiving herself into believing she found some type of power. And so, literally, now looking back, and because of the things that I've gone through, these things and seen, because he wasn't the last person to do me crazy. I had friends that did me crazy. There was another relationship that I entered, long distance relationship, that nearly was about to mess me up some more. And I noticed and I realized and I look back, Satan sent that person to keep me from getting to Christ, because when I ended that connection, it was literally 5 months before I gave my life to Jesus. And so Satan will send people your way to either take you away from Jesus, or keep you from him, to keep you from getting to him. And from the things that I experienced, now that I am in Christ, with the level of discernment and insight that God has given me, it don't take me to have to get to the end of something to realize this is a dead end. It don't take me getting all the way to the dead end for me to realize it's a dead end. I can see it's a dead end from where I'm standing at, all the way back here. You know what I'm saying? And for many of you, you have to understand, it does not take, you don't have to walk all the way down to the end to realize that that's not going nowhere. You don't have to do that. And the things that you're discerning is for a reason. If you discern that a person is unstable, then you should probably pay attention to that. You should not go and collect $200. If you discern that a person they're fake, then why would you even continue to deal with them if they fake? If you discern that a person is not being their true authentic self and they're putting on their best face just so that they can continue to have access to you, then you shouldn't even continue to deal with them at all, because people will say whatever they need to say in order for them to continue to have access to you. And, when that's the story of your life, because when I tell you, I've seen it all. People do it to me all the time. They put on a face. Because they have an agenda and there's something that they're wanting from me, whether it is my time, attention, resources, wisdom, friendship, intimates, whatever it is that they're wanting. They're putting on a face and doing whatever they need to do, hamming it up until they no longer can because listen, a person cannot uphold a facade for too long. They can't. And when Satan is using somebody in your life to throw you off course, when he's using somebody in your life to cause harm to you, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever the case may be, psychologically, when he is trying to use somebody, listen, they're gonna sit back. He gonna have them sit back and watch you first, so that they know how they can approach you, how they should deal with you, how they should. Yeah. So y'all be careful. You don't have to get to the end of that road. Get to the end. You saw it was a dead end before you got there. Don't let people take you through all kinds of stuff. Don't let people take you through unnecessary pain. Don't do it, because you just earned something wasn't right from the beginning. And Satan wants you to also second guess yourself, especially when you're in the faith. He'll try to use your faith against you. What's up, Trey? Satan will try to use your faith against you so that he can work through these people, having you gaslight yourself. Like, oh, you know what, maybe it's this and that. I realize I've been telling myself a lie for over a year, telling myself I'm not trusting of people. Mind you, I'm steadily letting people into my life. So Tiffany, if you really was not trusting of people, then would you be letting people into your life? So is it that you're just trusting, or is it that you're seeing new faces with the same behaviors? You're seeing new faces, but it's the same same old. And you're realizing it's not really too safe for me here. So it's not that you're just trusting. You don't trust this person gonna handle you properly. That's what it is. But instead of me taking the discernment, taking the things that I'm seeing, and then the Lord, see, he will go above and beyond. He'll show you some stuff. He will give you clear insight about somebody. They didn't even have to speak it out their mouth. He showed you. And not only did he show you, but he allows people to reveal themselves. You let a person talk long enough, they're going to reveal themselves. And you can see clear as day. And it be us. It be us. See, I know one of my toxic traits is I just want to see everybody for the best version of themselves. But you got to be realistic. Listen, everybody that is putting on their best face for you, that don't mean that that's who they are 24/7. People, for the most part, like I told y'all earlier, they present the best version of themselves. They present the person that they think that you want to, they think that well, I think this is the type of person that this person wants me to be. No, be yourself. That way you're giving me an opportunity to decide how much I want to deal with you. That's the thing. People don't, that's the thing. People want a certain level of access to you. That's why they put on that face. That's why they put on that facade. Because they want access to you. They have an agenda. They got certain stuff that they want. And if they're 100% themselves, they know for a fact they're not going to really want to deal with me like that. But that's not fair. You're not giving me an option. That's not okay. That's not fair. Because who said I wanted to give you up close and personal access to my life? Especially if you got stuff going on and you can harm me. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. So please understand and know that your discernment is there for a reason. There's just certain stuff you don't even have to go that far. You can see the danger from ahead. You don't even got to go that far. You don't have to let somebody take you through hell and high water. You don't have to do that. When you already are discerning, this is no longer safe, I need to back up. Once you discern that, and once God drops that in your spirit, listen to him. If you're in a relationship that's abusive, platonic or romantic, get up out of there. You don't need to see nothing else. There's nothing else to see. That person ain't changing no time soon. If they was the great man or woman that they was, they wouldn't be doing you like that. They started off kind. They started off sweet. They started off doing all this stuff, but then their true colors showed up. Satan wants to use them people to damage you. No, don't do it. Don't let him 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 do that to you. Then you're going to have years stripped off your life. Wasted. 7.5 years got snatched from me. You know what I could have been doing? And I try my hardest, y'all, not to, I'm sorry, I feel like my nose is running. I try my hardest not to get caught up in shoulda, coulda, woulda, because God, everything works together for the good of those who love God and who have been called according to his purpose. So God is going to use everything to work together for your good. But why even risk wasting unnecessary time? Why even let Satan get that much of a foothold in the door? Once you realize that listen, because that first relationship, once I seen that he lost his adoration for me, he lost that sweetness, he lost all that, I should have disconnected myself immediately, but I was too deep in. I was too deep in. I was too invested. And so he started to project all of his guilt and shame and deficit and deficiencies and insecurities and low self-esteem. He started to project all that on me. He started to project all that on me. And the same thing happened in friendships. The same thing happened in friendships. Folks was insecure. Folks was envious of me and jealous of me. They wanted me to feel low about myself when I was already struggling with my confidence. I was already struggling with my self-esteem. And I'm the type of person where even if I am not the most confident person, or I'm going through a season where I'm not the most confident, I'm going through a season and my self-esteem ain't all the way there. Even when I was going through those things, I knew it was in my mind. So it's kind of like the equivalent of, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's like, okay, I might not be, because to me, the more you walk in something, no matter how intimidating it may be, the bolder you become, the more your confidence will grow. At that time, back in that time, I was a model. I modeled, did runway modeling at my school or whatever. And you know, people would tell me, Tiffany, you're so confident. They didn't even know I was struggling real bad with my confidence. But I did things that challenged me to step outside of what Satan was trying to lie to me about. Even though I was struggling with my confidence, even though I was struggling with my self-esteem. That's how I grow, by challenging the things that's challenging me. Everybody is not like that. Everybody is not like that. So people do have discernment, and I knew that there were people who knew I was struggling with my self-esteem, I was struggling with my confidence, and they were trying to beat at it, pick at it. And it started to work. You want to know why? Because I kept these people around when I knew what they were doing. And then I would say something about it and they would gaslight me. Oh, that's how you're perceiving it. That's just how you taking it. No, I see what you're doing. This is why now, at this point in time of my life, being in Christ, I don't even tell people that I discern stuff about them. No, I don't tell them half the things, 90% of the things I discern. I don't even do it, because if I was to actually speak up and say what I'm seeing, you're going to gaslight me and act like I'm tripping. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get you up out of here. Because what you're not about to do, what you're not about to do is that. And that's why Satan was trying to lie to me and confuse me and make me think, oh, you just have trust issues. No. It's that I'm seeing this. I've seen this before. And I recognize it's not safe. And because Satan, you want me to keep people in my life the same way you did before I came to Christ, you want me to keep people in my life that you're trying to work through. I refuse to let you do it. And I'm not going to let you harm them in the process while you're trying to harm me. No, because it's not even just about me. It's about them too. They're going to end up messed up if I let this continue. If I let you use them in my... No. Absolutely not. So your discernment is not only saving you, but it's also saving the people that Satan is trying to work through. Okay? So that's all I wanted to come and talk about to you guys. I love y'all. I pray that y'all are doing well. Stay focused on your walk with Jesus, because there's a lot of distraction out here. Satan is trying to distract people something serious, including using people in your life. It's nothing to distract you. Trying to bring you pain and trauma and confusion and anger and frustration and setback and delay to distract you. Don't even let it happen. Don't. You don't need to continue to keep walking with them and you already see what you see. Go ahead and cut that loose. If God is putting it in your spirit and he's causing you to feel like you don't have no peace with people, you need to continue to seek him about it. He's going to give you clarity about it, and he's going to tell you what to do. Don't be like me and be disobedient. Don't be like me and be disobedient. I love you guys.